Atlanta Motorsports Park, which is a fantastic track in Georgia, designed by Hermann Tilke, famous for his F1 designs. So my first mission is to learn what direction the track goes in. My second mission is to select the ultimate track car, and they're going to let me drive whatever I like. I'm Ben Collins, been racing for Praga for the last 2 seasons, so I know the Praga R1 fairly well. It's my first time here though at Atlanta Motorsports Park, and I will say it's an incredibly challenging track. I had no idea what I was walking into when I got to this place. The whole track pretty much is blind. So the line here is critical. All the corners are interconnected. You have to know where you're going before you get there, so it takes a little bit of time to get used to.
Praga R1. I mean, obviously I'm a little bit biased. I've been racing one of these for the last 2 years. Got a 24-hour race in one at Zolder, and I'm pretty attached to them, but with good reason. I've just loved racing these things, but taking it here to the US, getting out onto these tracks, it's so exciting, because it's so different. The car is familiar, the track is new. But it loves it. 660 kilograms, 385 horsepower, and it's eager to please. I love this car. It's just so lively. It's just all business. It's like being in another time zone with a car like this. It's really suited to this track, which is kind of like a roller coaster.
This is my first time here at Atlanta Motorsports Park. It's an eye-opener. I should have done more research before I got here. I thoroughly recommend anyone who comes here for the first time to really deep dive into the video footage, because most of the corners here are completely blind. They're long radius, they're all interconnected, so the line is really critical.
It's a thrilling lap around this place. Really good balance of low-speed corners and these technical linked corners. You have to think your way around the lap. It's been designed that way. This sort of reverse chicane where you have to bleed speed into it. Normally you kind of get a chicane done and leave. It's linked to this very long radius corner. Takes forever to get the power down, but when you do, it's solid into this banked hairpin, which I really like. The R1, you can throw a lot of speed into slow banked corners, and it laps it up.
Once you get into it, though, it's a lot of fun, and you've got to be very committed. There's a lot of corners where you've got to tilt in with a lot of speed. With downforce cars, the faster you go, the more downforce you get. So in the R1, that's made it, again, another level of enjoyment.
So quick! This corner just goes on forever. You try and take it flat out into the pit straight, bringing the speed all the way up to 140, and then we're going to get hard on the brakes now, bang, bang. Wherever possible, I always try and get down. If there's another gear down, the Praga likes to rev high. So where you can pull a short gear, it's always good to do it. Helps you slow down. You get a little faster punch on the way out.
You're immediately sort of in the zone, in the roller coaster, flying around. And this track in particular is very well suited. Like a lot of tracks in the States, there's a mix of bumpy courses that are converted from airfields and these bespoke circuits that are very challenging.
It's just such a rewarding car because it's kind of like a mix between a GT car and a Le Mans prototype. It looks like a prototype, and it does drive like one. You can really dig late on the brakes into these corners, but it's a little bit more lively coming out of the corners on the power.
The R1 really excels in conditions where there's, you've got to really rely on the brake pedal to scrub speed. You can brake phenomenally late with that car, so it's great for digging into the pedal. Really quick direction changes, really suit the car as well.
Very nuanced track, this. There's probably more than one way around a couple of these different sequences of corners. You've got to pick one that suits your style. Whether you want to be the late breaker, or carry momentum, or try and do both, is up to you. All trying to make waves here, and I think that it's soon going to have the company of a lot of R1s rattling around this track.
With slick tyres and wings, you can really be late on the brakes, and you can make the most of these, the carousel and the chicanes here that are interconnected. So I'm really enjoying it. It's a very busy lap, especially in an R1. The straight suddenly becomes quite short because you're flying down it at nearly 140 miles an hour, but it's a ton of fun.
Every lap in one of these is always a little bit different. You're just always trying to find that tiny edge, you just carry it all the way around the track. But it is a dance. You can see that from the steering inputs. You have to really, really juggle this thing on a fine line and keep, if the tail's not working, then you're not trying hard enough.